Hey, what's up everybody? So I'm here in Ruta, just above Camogli, and I decided today that I'm going to be taking my original camera, which is the Canon Rebel XTI with the kit lens 18-55, and we're gonna hike through the natural park of Portofino to Portofino and then over to Santa Margherita Ligure. And I'm just gonna take pictures with this and take some B-roll shots and stuff along the way. So let's see if we can capture, and let's go. So the thing that I'm really liking about shooting with this camera after not having shot with it for such a long time is how limited it is. There's really not a lot of room for error. I have to be like a lot more conscious of what I'm doing. The autofocus is way worse than the more modern cameras that I'm using. The ISO only goes up to 1600. Not that I'm like, you know, always shooting way above that or anything like that. I usually shoot at 400. But in this environment like I'm shooting in right now, where I have movement and we're also in the shade, just have to be careful with my exposures. And I'm obviously carrying a small child on my back, so I'm a little bit distracted, but it is fun. It's also so lightweight. I just can't believe, you know, how much lighter it is than the normal gear that I'm used to carrying around. Super, super compact. I was actually considering putting the 40mm pancake lens on it, but I decided to just go with the original, all the components that I originally got when I first got this camera. And yeah, honestly, it's really cool. There's no live view mode either. So I'm trying to, like, let's say, just use my experience of just shooting with the camera without looking at, you know, live view mode, for example, because I'm wearing sunglasses and I don't always want to lift the camera up to my face. But yeah, we'll see what some of the end results are. The scenery here is really beautiful. I certainly don't have a shortage of very beautiful things to take pictures of. These trees are really, really amazing. And I love this road too. It's just really, really cool. It feels like you're going back into another time. Probably one of the other things that for me is total nostalgia. It's like holding the camera and realizing, you know, how much smaller the form factor is. Just like holding it in my hand, it's totally, you know, a totally different experience compared to, I mean, like I've been using the 5D Mark IV, often with the battery grip, and now shooting with the R5 Mark II. Shooting with this thing, it's like, I don't know, it's wild. But the other thing is the sound that the camera makes. For anyone that's looking for that nostalgia from this camera that I got back in 2003, probably, listen up. It's cool, like honestly, I'm so much used to, I mean, now I even have like the electronic shutter, which is completely silent. So shooting with this thing, it's bringing back memories. I'm honestly really interested to see how these photos are gonna come out. I started off shooting with it's like landscape priority, whatever that even means. And then for some reason I must have bumped it and it was like on A depth. I guess that's like auto depth of field or something like that. I was shooting also on P. I'm just like winging it, like, you know, I already have a bunch of photos of this walk to begin with. So yeah, I'm just I'm hoping some of them will actually turn out. Yeah, this is what the dial looks like. I don't know if you can tell all these little settings and stuff like that. But let's see, with P, the problem is that I was putting it on P, but in the shade, it was going down to like 1/30th of a second, and that's way too low for handheld. So let's see if I go into the shade. Yeah, it's like going below 100, which as we know is not a good thing. So I'm just experimenting. I think I should probably at least get 10 good photos, maximum 10. Arrived to Pietre Strette. Dun, 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 dun. It's not on the sign anymore because we're there. But we're going there. Alright, so everything's going well so far. Super fun to shoot with this old camera, and now it's time for a lunch break. And what better break to have some fresh focaccia from Angolo a Recco. It's the best. It's just super sottile, super fresh. And it makes me very happy. But what I don't have is a napkin, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, it's a beautiful day, and I'm really interested in seeing how these photos are going to turn out with this Rebel XTI. Good times. So from here, we're going to walk through nature a little bit more, all the way down to Portofino. There will be probably like this with people, signifying it, like the tourists will be ants. But we'll get some beautiful shots of the architecture that's there, as well as the little marina. So I'm going to finish up lunch, and then we're going to go and head down to Portofino. So amazing. This is we're almost getting to Portofino now. And yeah, this is a really nice area. There's like these really well manicured little quaint roads. My daughter is falling asleep and she's struggling to fall asleep, but she's very cute. She's letting me get so close to her. That's really cool. My lens is about, I would say, 4 inches away. Thank you so much, little butterfly. What a beautiful butterfly, huh? Well, almost arriving down into Portofino. You can already see all the people down there. Hopefully I will have a beer. That would be really nice. We can find some place to have a nice refreshing beverage in any case. But yeah, we're getting out into Portofino in just a few minutes. And then yeah, let's go and check it out. Let's see what that's gonna be like. All right, are we recording? Yes, we are. So here we have arrived in the very famous Portofino, and it's actually not as busy as I was anticipating today. The sun is very bright, which is going to be great for this older camera, so I can get some very contrasty shots without having to work too hard. So yeah, I'm going to take some photos around here, see what I can get, and then hopefully we'll find a place to sit down and have a beverage of some kind. But yeah, very, very beautiful day. Let's get into it. All right, another day in Portofino. Found a beer, obviously, and that was nice. You know what Portofino is missing? It's missing a place to get like a great craft beer that doesn't also cost both of your legs, because you kind of need legs. You know what I mean? Anyways, nice day. It's definitely warmer also than I anticipated. But everyone seems to be having a great time. And now going to walk to Santa Margherita Ligure. And well, over here in the shade, it's honestly really, oh wow, much nicer in the shade. But yeah, this is Portofino today. And now we're going to do my personal favorite thing, which is to walk from Portofino to Santa Margherita. So let's go ahead and get the walk in. Oh, we're doing great. So far, we've done about 4 miles to get here, and I think it's another couple miles to get there. I forget. It'll probably take a little bit over an hour, maybe an hour and a half, since I'm carrying a very small child. But yeah, I'll take some videos and some photos along the way. My camera seems to be holding up well, but since the LCD is rubbish, probably because of its age, I have no idea what I'm taking pictures of, which is honestly kind of exciting. So yeah, let's go. Can't tell, but that was kind of creative, right? I just love that sound. It's doing such a good job. Chink, or whatever that sound is. Ka-chink. Ooh, pretty nice. Gosh, F18, that is wild. I have it on P mode. I never shoot on P mode. I just love this walk. It's honestly just so nice. Very, very nice day. All right, we're coming to the end of our adventure. Let's see how we got distance-wise. We are at around 7 miles. That's pretty awesome. Just coming into the beautiful Santa Margherita Ligure. My daughter is singing in the background, of course. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. Shooting with my old camera has been really cool. Definitely really excited to see what the pictures are going to turn out like. It'll be interesting to see the quality that I was able to produce, and maybe sometime I'll do some comparisons between this 20-plus-year-old camera and some of my newest cameras to see how far technology has come. So yeah, definitely been a flashback. All the sounds the camera makes. I'm really interested in seeing the photo quality, and I'll leave you with the view of Santa Margherita Ligure. All right, let's see if we can get Scott taking a photo again. All right, he's stopping, he's stopping. We got him.